Hello again to my tens and tens of friends. It is me, Teacher TJ. Today I want to talk to you about avoiding burnout. It happens. This job is demanding. So, being a home childcare provider, you're constantly cleaning, you are cooking, you're managing behaviors, you're keeping everyone safe. Here's things I do throughout the day. Make sure the door didn't just open. Did that door just open? Because I need to send everyone home at the end of the day. And avoiding burnout can be a challenge. So I'm here today to offer you some tips on how to avoid burnout because we need you. Listen, I have a child care home, soon to open a business, a center. And I will not sit here and act like I can be the only one. What I know is that I'm not for everyone. Like your center is not for everyone, or your home is not for everyone. So let's talk about avoiding burnout. You can start by prioritizing self care. It is important for you to take care of yourself. You know, the whole airplane and oxygen bag and who gets the air first. You got to take care of yourself, right? So that you can help others. You have to prioritize self care. It's important that you take care of yourself. Right, right. Please do it. Spa baths, yoga, meditation, working out, running, biking, jogging, Sudoku. I love that. Crocheting and whatever gets you happy, whatever makes you happy, please do it. Your physical health is important. It is important that you exercise, whether it's walking or whatever you like, swimming, whatever you like, just get active because you have kids to chase. Well, maybe not. I don't do a lot of running, but I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of standing. I do a lot of lifting. So you want to make sure that you're staying active. Proper nutrition is important. Eat good so that you can be good. Sufficient sleep. Stop playing with yourself. 5 hours ain't gonna cut it. You need at least six. And I say that because I sometimes operate on six. Well, anything less would be uncivilized. You need your energy so that you can maintain that resilience, that strength that us preschool teachers give. And energy, because you got to have that. Prioritizing yourself, please make sure you say no when and where you need to say no. Your hours are 6 o'clock, close at 6. It's unlawful, okay? And just if you don't know how to say no, just blame it on the law. The truth of the matter is, it really is unlawful to keep kids after hours, and anything like that you can. It's one of my supervisors told me, because yes, we still answer to someone, but she said, if all else, blame it on me because sometimes you will be extremely overworked. Again, shout out to my 24-hour girlies. You're the real superhero. Build a support network, be it other daycare owners. Listen up. To the fake daycare owners who call the centers and act like you are someone else trying to check something else, just state who you are. Rep your set. And I could probably help you, and I'm pretty sure that any other daycare provider is willing to help anyone else who calls them for help. So, and within that, you may be able to build a community. Your community can be your family, your friends, or your special group. Connect with fellow teachers to share experiences, advice, and emotional support. Because nobody gets it more than another teacher, right? Um, Professional development is a place that you can build a network. The sigh is because I heard of a teacher who retired say that you can make those certificates yourself. Don't do that. Get out and network. I swear there's benefits in it. And be it online or in person, network. Therapy or counseling when you feel like you need more support. In the state of Indiana, I'm gonna have to add that in here, but there is free counseling, I believe, still going in the state of Indiana for childcare providers because people don't understand how it really gets sometimes. If you're working with um, the wrong families, because remember I told y'all I got the right ones, okay? And if you don't have the right ones, start letting some go because you deserve better. Okay. You don't deserve to be disrespected. You don't deserve to not be paid. You don't deserve for your rules to be broken all the time. And if that is you, let them families go. More will come. And even if they don't immediately, that sense of peace while they're gone is worth more than them few dollars. Maintain work-life balance. Say a prayer for me. I love working. I love creating. I just love building my business, my childcare business. So I am working on balancing work life. Disconnect after work. It's so much work to do. It's right now for me, that's impossible. That at some point it will be a thing. Pursue hobbies outside of work to create a fulfilling life beyond teaching. Time off.
The best way to avoid burnout is to make sure that you allow for time for yourself to do the things that you really want to do. Right now, as a home daycare owner, I literally worked Monday through Friday and I was off Saturday and Sunday. But one of the reasons that I chose Level Up as Level Up is because I am always doing something to make it better. So while I'm supposed to be off on the weekends, I'm really working on the weekends. And while I'm supposed to be off at night, I'm really working at night. Yet I am still a mother. So it's a matter of trying to fit it all in. But through it all, recently my oldest moved out, which it plays a huge part in the daycare. And what she told me was, well, I don't want to work 5 days anymore. I only want to work 3. Okay, so since she only wanted to work 3 days, her proposal to me was, well, I'm still going to need my check the same amount that it is. I really can't afford to decrease my hours. It's like, what, girl? But what she proposed to me was that I also work 3 days a week. And at first I was like, girl, you crazy. I could not just leave my baby with you for 2 days a week while so you can have 2 days off and I have 2 days off and we keep the same pay. And one of the things that I realized was it was a magnificent plan because now I have time to do so many other things. Now, the funny part is I have cameras in my house. I'm still watching. I'm down there so much. I might as well
Be down there. It's like that Kevin Hart joke on I'm a grown little man, I believe it is.
All we do, we sit on the couch and listen for shit. That's how we watch our kids. Kids do whatever they want when they with dad. Hey, hey! I know y'all not in that toilet. Y'all better not be in that toilet. We ain't gonna do nothing.
To avoid burnout, you gotta be intentional.
actually, I make sure to work out. I make sure to drink that water. I make sure to tie up loose ends. I make sure to level up for the next level up, because the goal is to have sensors. And right now I'm working on that. The way my mind works is to have a plan for a plan for a plan. And while I'm not letting that stop me from moving forward, I am using that to be prepared. So what I realized is that even as moms working out in the field in whatever job, or fathers in whatever job that we choose, the fact of the matter is, if you worked 3 days out the week and was able to make the same amount of money wouldn't you be happier? Wouldn't you feel like it was a vacation every week was a vacation, because with extended days, depending on how your days off are. So, you know, I plan and I dream, and I'm really grateful to have the chance to have so much time off before making such a big jump. So I would say, to add to avoiding burnout, take your time off. Make sure that you are doing things that you love and enjoy, because why not, right?
You need mental health days because working with children 24/7 can be exhausting. The best thing that I ask you to do is, if you have not already, create a calendar, let your parents know in advance that you're going to be off, and take those days off. I myself, I get weeks off in all vacations and sometimes days around those vacations. Why? Because my mental health is important. And I think we all want our teachers to have great mental health, right? Am I right? Am I right? Create a positive classroom environment. Focus on the positive things that are happening in a room. Sometimes you will have to create a positive environment by knowing and understanding that you are in control, you are in charge. Usually your energy sets the tone for the whole room, for the whole day. So make sure that you are doing things that make you happy. And for me, that's music sometimes it's no music at all. Sometimes it's the activities that we have planned for the day. Sometimes it's the holiday festivities we have going on. Your classroom is your classroom, and you should love and enjoy it. Make it what you want it to be. Routine and structures. It's true. Once you do things over and over and over again, your children, they do it without you even telling them it's time to do it. My circle times, my reading, my affirmations, lunch. Um, we haven't been able to go outside because it's been so cold or raining. At first, it was raining for a long time and it was always wet, and now it's really cold. So, but there was a point in time where when it was time to go outside, they would start putting their coats on, because routine creates less stress and less burnout. One less thing you have to think about during the day for you and your children. Ask for help from parents or the teachers in the classroom. In the classroom while you're working, make sure that the children are helping. I know it's not realistic. Well, maybe it might be for some of you super teachers out there, but actually, I seen that in Japan. I think it was, where they had the kids cleaning up all the toys with no problem, no pushback, no crying. They just did it. Well, a lot of the time, for me to get that transition to happen and to have the children clean up after themselves with no problem, is usually when they know what to expect next. And usually they'll clean up or whatever and get ready to move on to the next thing. Professional boundaries are important. Don't be signing up for extra meetings or stuff that you just know you don't want to do, or extra work that you know you don't want any parts of. Avoid overextending yourself, please. Overextending yourself made me think of the movie Bad Moms, where the mom was just doing the most at first, till finally she said, "You know what? F this. I'm wilding out," and wild out she did. She did.
No. What's that now? I'm so tired of trying to be this perfect mom. I'm done.
Communicate your needs as a teacher. Speak with administrators about workload concerns or needed resources. Professional boundaries are important. Yeah, we talked about that. Use stress management techniques. Remember, breathing is important. Take short moments throughout the day to practice breathing.